Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lock and Key, independent estate agents, and I hope you're well. Today I want to welcome you to my property tour. It's Tuesday, and I want to welcome you to the old George Ward Gardens development in a cool little cul-de-sac called Academy Close. And just in there behind me is a truly immaculate 3-bed semi-detached property, ideal for first-time buyers. For example, you can literally wheel your suitcases in. You can see the glowing red brick. It's freehold, it's double glazed, there is gas. Ample parking there to the front, to that garage and side access as well. It's on the favoured Corsham side. It offers good road links, which we'll talk about in a minute. But as you go into the property, you've got a hallway, you've got a lovely living room, you've got a downstairs cloakroom, kitchen dining room with doors opening to the rear garden. It's actually quite a decent sized rear garden as well, this. 3 bedrooms are naturally going to be upstairs, and then you've got your ensuite and your bathroom. It's truly immaculate, this property. I love the way it's been staged inside, so you'll see that when we do the property tour. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's just head on straight into this property tour. Let's just talk about the amenities. And we're going to go in behind there, where that door is there, and that canopy porch, and have a good look around this 3-bed semi, which is very sweet, very smart, very well presented. It's truly immaculate, actually, in Academy Close. Here we are, that's just the front of the property. You can see there's ample parking here. You can see the side gates there, the garage, the canopy porch. It's a small little cul-de-sac. There's a little communal area there. The road from Melksham that runs along towards, say, 𝘀𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗴. That historic, beautiful city of Bath is about 13 miles away. You can get to Shaw, you can get to Whitley, you can get to Corsham, and there's bus routes along there as well. If you wanted to walk into Melksham, I'm quite a fit lad. I think you can do that in 10 to 15 minutes. You can also go along the Chippenham Road and head towards 𝘆𝗂𝗿𝗏. 𝘆𝗂𝗏, the stunning National Trust village of 𝘆𝗂𝗏, is 4 or 5 miles away. There's plenty of countryside walks around here. There's plenty of countryside around Melksham, and it's linked to other towns like Bradford and Avon. You can get to villages like Holt, Gifford. You can go to 𝘀𝗵𝗏 and walk along the canals. You can go towards 𝘊𝗵𝗍𝗍. There's many other routes up to not 𝘆𝗂𝗏𝗏, up to the 𝘊𝗿𝗏𝗏 estate as well, and Spy Park. It's brilliant for that location. Anyway, we're going to be going through that door in a minute. You know, Melksham's got a host of other amenities like the new campus and schools as well. It's a train station that does run, and if you want to get onto the M4 from here in a car, I'd say no more than 15 or 20 minutes. Ample parking, like I mentioned there, a little pathway that just separates it and links off. Where that canopy storm porch, there's the entrance door. Let's take a view inside this really smart 3-bed semi-detached property in Academy Close. As promised, we're just going to walk up the path there. Parking, door. Love the little gravelled areas there, some plant pots, gates. And that's the red brick that we talked about. Obviously, there's the porch that goes into that. There's a little electric points there. Entrance door too. Let's pop in as well. And of course, with all my tours, you know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk to here. Let's spin this camera around. And then that's that entrance area there. That wood effect flooring, radiator, an entrance door that brings you into that electric box there. And then here we go. Absolute stunning little living room. Double glazed window that will flood in all that natural light. Areas there for sofa, suite, freestanding on this side. Area here for the TV as it goes along the wall. And then there's this lovely little recess. I've even seen sofa suites in here as well. It really depends on what you're trying to do in terms of how you want to position your living room, but a decent size nonetheless. Love the way that double glazed window just brings in the natural light, and there you can just see where your TV goes, etc, etc. You'll notice the condition of this property is the same all the way throughout. You can literally wheel your suitcase into this property. It's a great first time buy home. It could even suit somebody trading down. You know, these guys are trading up. It's a lifestyle move. These guys are brilliant. They've looked after this property. They really have. It's a pleasure to have got on our books today. But it could suit somebody that's maybe separated, unfortunately, and they still need the space for kids. But it's a good side of town as well if you work for the MOD, if you want to get to Bath or Bristol, or, you know, anywhere on the Swindon roads or along that M4 corridor, then this is perfect. So this one's the living room. I'm just going to give you one more look around. One more look. Plenty of space in this. Don't forget, obviously, the entrance door as we come in. Radiator to the left. I'm just going to pop that camera out to the front. And there you can see where we were standing earlier with plenty of parking, cute little open plan garden there. Bring this around. And then it just goes into an inner passage. The stairs, they just rise to the first floor landing. You can see some cute little lights that just go along there. There's some nice railing that goes up. And just look at the condition of the property. You can already tell these guys have taken care of this property. I love the concealed radiator there. Door will obviously naturally go into the kitchen. Dining room, open up in here, and there's your cloakroom. Should be an extractor up there. Bring the camera back, and there's your low-level WC, your wash hand basin, little tiled splashback. You can put some mirrors up there. I think that's a bit of vinyl flooring as well. So I'm just going to turn this light off as we don't need it anymore. If I take it a step back, you can just see where that comes from the living room into this space. Stairs turn up, and they're turning stairs, which we'll have a look at in a minute. And then we go into this kitchen dining room. Fabulous room this, proper kitchen diner. The doors are already open, which is a little treat because they open up to the rear garden. And then it's the space that you do get into this kitchen dining room. You know you're going to have wall and base units. You know you're going to have your boiler on the wall. You're going to have your integrated 4-in gas hob, electric oven, etc., etc., and extractor hood. All that's incorporated into units. Just in here, as you can see, fridge, obviously freezer. Turn the camera back on itself, and you've got this cool sofa suite, big enough for your meals, entertaining. I will give you a little sneak preview out there, because there's a lot going on out there with the big decking, and then this turf, it's astroturf, so it's easy, you don't have to worry about weeding. There's a lot going on there, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. Come back in here, and you can see your eye-level cupboards, base units. Everything's so well integrated into this property, and it suits that modern style living. 1.5 pole sink unit, nice window, and of course, if I show you here, you know you're going to have your dishwasher, guys. It's going to have everything you want. And that's why we do these tours, to give you enough information and to connect people to property. It's a labour of love for me, but I love my job and I love this property. I think this is a great, smart, first time buy home personally. Anybody looking like that or trading down, this one is perfect. There is a radiator that just goes along that wall. I love the different slight tones of colour that they've used. It suits modern, it says modern, it's for trendy people. I say that because it is. You know, it's a really great kitchen dining room here. So we're going to do a quick recap of the ground floor, and then we're going to go upstairs. But just to recap, kitchen dining room, as you know, these are all opened up already. Everything's fitted: fridge, freezer, oven, hob, dishwasher, boilers over there. Everything's over there, as one would expect. There is a loo that comes from in here. This is like an inner passage. There's your loo again. The stairs, they just turn and go to the first floor, and then we end up here in your kitchen, in your living room. Little porch area or entrance hall as you come in. So look, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. Let's pop upstairs and have a look at those en-suites, the bathrooms and the bedrooms. As promised, we're just going back into this inner passage. Now we're going to climb the stairs. They've really thought about how to stage this property as well. The carpets are great, the colour schemes are great. You can see the lights they use. Brilliant. And then you've got bedroom, then you've got another room, bathroom, and another room here. Little cupboard. It's always going to be chocker. I'm going to open it up. I don't always open up cupboards, but there is storage here as well. And in this bedroom, access to loft space. We're going to go in the smaller of the three. It's actually not a bad sized bedroom when they built this Persimmon. They did a really good job, because you could put quite a big bed in here, but a lot of people will now, if you're say hybrid working or you've got 2 or 3 days at home, they're making this into offices now. I mean, this couple have got as a walk-in wardrobe and an office. How cool is that? And it's all the guy stuff. Look, it's usually women. So he's done well there. It certainly wouldn't help work out in my house. It would be the other way around. But, you know, this is a decent third bedroom, so you could put your bed in there if you wanted to. You can take these out. You can keep them in. You know, it works really, really well. Little area there for your computer. And like I said, you don't have to be working in the Shard anymore. In London, you know, people do work from home 2 or 3 days a week. Cost of living has changed. They don't want to be at work, or, you know, the boss is saying you can work from home. Well, this is perfect if you don't have say more than one child, you can still create this as a bedroom or an office. So that one's bedroom 3. Come back into bedroom 2, nice double. Again, presented really well. Look at the carpets all the way throughout. There's a continuation there. Double bed, freestanding, double glazed window to that rear elevation. Let's have a little look in here, because that is cute. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello? It's not often I get to speak to cute little things like that. It's usually my staff or my customers, and although you lot are cute, I have to say that one's made my day so far. Back to the room. There's your access to loft space. Just a decent double, guys. As one would expect, the carpets are great. They continue all the way through, all the way back through downstairs. Bring that camera around, and that to me is a really good sized double. You got the bed there, which is a double bed pushed to the wall. You could push it up there and have freestanding either side as well. Come back through. Let's just turn this light on. The extractor fan works, as you can hear it. Low level WC, wash and basin, bath, some little part tile walling there, obscure double glazed window to that side elevation. Radiator to the left, and very, very well presented. And anybody just looking to move into a property with minimum fuss, you know, where you can definitely wheel your suitcases in, this is the one. Absolutely brilliant. There's your bathroom. Just going to turn that light off, guys, because we don't need it. Bath. Last but not least, main bedroom, bedroom 1. Double bed, freestanding on either side, radiator. What I like about this room as well, you can see there's a door in the way there, but we've got 2 windows. That one's slightly smaller anyway, but that just floods in the natural light. Little recess area. Remember, that's where the bathroom is. So there's a recess area here. I'm just going to close this door a minute to the ensuite. I just want to show you the size of this bedroom as well, because it is a proper bedroom. And then I can show you that window, which is just there. These guys have got this property looking absolutely stunning. And if they're ever bored and they ever want to tidy up my house, they can feel free to do so. I'll even pay them to do it. They have got this property really, really nice, guys. I'm not joking. So 2 windows to the main bedroom, decent double. Pop this video out. That's that front. We were standing just out there, so you can see the parking in front of the garage as well. It's quite a nice cul-de-sac. It ends around there. You can just turn your car around and come back out. There's a few roads around here. And just remember, guys, this property is freehold. They have bought, it was a leasehold. They've bought it and turned it into a freehold property as well. Ensuite. Ensuite is an ensuite, isn't it? Vinyl flooring, radiator, low level WC, wash and basin, tiled splashback. That obscure double glazed window brings in natural light. There is an extractor fan up there, and it's just a really well presented ensuite. Tiled walling, shower screen and door. There's your shower, doing all the work and magic by keeping us clean, but decent ensuite. So let's recap upstairs as well. It's always important to do that. Ensuite to the master. Come out to the master, you can just see the presentation. It's a decent double, this. Come out of the master bedroom. Remember, it's got 2 windows as well. I'm not opening that cupboard. There's your bathroom. Bedroom 2. They don't have to be numbered in any way. Bedroom 3. And then just the landing areas that go with it. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. There's some nice bedrooms up here. Let's go downstairs to have a look at that rear garden. As promised, guys, we're just walking through. Obviously, we know this is the kitchen diner. We've seen it earlier. Just want to show you one more time. Bring that out there. It's actually a big selling point, this room. And it's my favourite room of the house because your doors open up. You've got a side gate there because you know there's side pedestrian access. And what they've done here, and there's a couple of houses you could say that could overlook you from the bedroom, but they are again set back to their gardens. And there's quite a long garden. It's quite wide. And they've got this big this big decking area there. Obviously, there's this as well. I can't jump in. I'm fully clothed, but I know I can feel it's warm. They've left it on canopy there, and then they've got this canopy over it. Now, I think even by separate negotiation, they might be willing to sell some of the items in this garden. It's quite important because people might want it. So I just wanted to cover that off. I have got a list back in the office. I'm not going to mention it now, the whole list, but if you are interested in any of these items, please let us know, but it will be by separate negotiation. Back to the property, side gate, access, and then you've got your astroturf garden. It's great because you can just pebble it around there with some chippings, whatever, enclose it by timber fencing. I think these are for sale as well, potentially. I'd definitely sit in this right now. And then you're out to the rear. You could put a conservatory on it, but look, I think everything that you can do has been done. These are modern homes, so you'd expect them to be in a good condition anyway, but often they're not. These guys have really, really looked after it, and they've made a big effort. I love this decking area because it creates seating, and then you can have cool areas. I love this area if you want to sit out in the sun. And look, the time is now, say 11 o'clock, so where my finger is there, I'm pointing it up there. That's where the sun is, so it's just going to come around a little bit later, so you are going to have sun, you know, in the rear of this property as well. Just want to give you a bit more of an idea what's out here. Really, really good property, this. I'm going to sum it up quite nicely. I'm going to sit here on that and just say that what you're getting is a really decent, smart 3-bed semi-detached properties in a decent cul-de-sac. It's on a good side of town. You can get into town, you can get out of town. Great road links. The schools are close by if you want them. There's other facilities as well. But if you really want a modern semi-detached property with a garage, this is one that's worth considering and viewing, most definitely. Any questions? It's Nigel at 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗴 Independent Estate Agents. Feel free to give me a nudge on 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Really hope to hear from you guys soon. And then take any questions that you've got. Have a great day, guys. Speak to you soon.